thought that I would take you all to somewhere that is very dear to me. My grandparents used to take me here when I was little. Now I'm taking my kids here. The only difference is I have found Sasquatch evidence here, and now I know what's out there. Now, this is the same place that my friend Rachel had an experience with something, and it was either a dog man or a very angry juvenile Sasquatch that jumped on the back of her vehicle. She had a little Bronco, and it had started to jump on the back of her vehicle, and her vehicle was going up and down, and it learned that if it jumped really fast, it could keep it up in the air. And she was pinned to the back of her seat. It was a very scary experience, and she's here with us today. She's conquered her fears enough to come with us, but she still doesn't like it here. But that was at nighttime. She couldn't see. She said you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. And she said that her and her husband, as they went down the road a little further, whatever it was, because it was a very windy road, and whatever it was had caught up to them and rammed their vehicle. They had, like I said, a little small Bronco, so whatever that was able, it couldn't have been a bear able to hold a vehicle up like that. It had to have been something extremely heavy. I hope I explained that right. I'm having mind fog today. Wait till you guys see this falls. It's absolutely beautiful. Right down there in that creek, my grandparents used to take me and my brother to swim all the time. Come on, Lily. Let me have your hand.
Let's go down there.
We're going to go look.
Okay.
And then we're going to go down to the other place to look.
It's really cool.
It really is. We need to go to the other one. The other one you can see better. But we'll go to this one first. This didn't used to always be here. They just put this in last year. You'd have to walk down to the falls and stand on that rock. Well, you still can. So we used to swim up in there. When we were young, we'd jump off of there, of course. But it was years and years ago. Look how beautiful. I'm gonna, will you hold, no, you're fine. Will you do me a favor and walk through the other one while I do that? That way it's being on video. Wait, Lily, if you can go with us. Let's go to the other one. We've got people here. I'm trying to be respectful, so I'll show them on the video. Hi. Now this place actually has three different falls. The last one you can go under, stand underneath it. We used to swim in this all the time. You still are able to swim here. And there's the old path that we would walk. You can see it. How beautiful. And look how gorgeous this is. And No wonder that we have Sasquatch that live in this area. Like, look at that. Looks like a rainforest. Like, how beautiful that is. They would have plenty of sustenance to be able to survive here. They can eat deer, squirrel, rabbits, fox, bear. We have all that. Let's go walk and see what else we can see down through here. Oh, there's a cave back there. Let's see if we can see it. We may not be able to. Okay, so you can see that cave. Come on, Lil. There's a pretty little field. When I was younger, my grandparents took me right there to Easter egg hunt. Actually, quite a few times. And not long ago, when I went up here exploring because I found footprints and tree structures, I found a blind right up in there. It was a pretty good built blind too. You could tell it was done by them. I can't remember what my grandparents told me that was. Are you up? Is she coming? Now, for the people that hasn't never really seen how beautiful West Virginia can be, look at this. Wild and wonderful. There, back there's the caves. I planned on going up there and looking one day, but I've never got to it. I'm gonna have to do that another day when I don't have Lily. But up on top there, you can't see it, but I can. There's actually a couple little structures up, way back up in there, that I see. I wanted to check right here just in case that there was some footprints, because down here there's a little natural spring that goes across the road, and I'm thinking that it might have footprints in it, if we're lucky. I found them there before. There's human prints. I see a lot of human traffic. Now that kind of looks like toes, but of course it could be slipped. No, that's slip where they've slipped. Watch out, baby. Walk on the rocks. Walk on the rocks. We're just going right down here to the end of this. It doesn't mean that you need to get them worse. That's huge, but look at that, Rach, how big that foot is. That's probably just somebody slipped. Could it be? Oh, really, stop. You just kicked that all over me. Quit. Go behind me. You're not, You're not doing that. This is the last little one, and we'll turn around. How beautiful. That right there. That doesn't look like a shoe.
How am I supposed to get past it?
Yeah, that doesn't look too much like a shoe. No, back up. And that looks like a bare foot too. I mean, not a bare foot, but bare feet. So it could have been people right there, but that one, look at this one. That's too, no, that's not a, look, no, Liliana, that is a Sasquatch track, look. You can tell by how, see how wide it goes up? And you can see, even see where the toes were. That's a juvenile right there. I've cast him, it looks almost identical to that actually. And oh, I see, look, I looked at it wrong. I looked at it backwards. Look, if you look at it this way, that's a Sasquatch print too. See? So people walk over these every day, and because they're not realizing it. Look at that. Little triangle broke right there. Right? Look. And they're not realizing it. That looks like that's fresh. That might have been people walking out here, but I find a lot of these broken triangles like this everywhere. That's a Sasquatch print. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and walk out of here, but like and subscribe.